I am a professional digital marketer and YouTube SEO expert. That is the opening line of many, many emails that I receive. You see, there are people who will go around and contact YouTubers using that opening line. I have received multiple, I mean many, many emails that are written almost identically. They're very, very similar. And they're from people who are, well, they may be legitimately trying to do this kind of work, trying to get paid to help you with SEO. SEO is, of course, search engine optimization. And, well, there's a certain thing about SEO, and that is it is not the most effective way of getting views on YouTube unless you are doing evergreen. And that is, well, if you're doing Let's Plays, it's not really appropriate. Let's Plays are not really evergreen content. They're watched fairly early on, except for episode 1s. Episode 1s usually do pretty well. But anyways, I'm going to dissect this email, and I'm going to explain why this person is probably not going to be very successful. And, well, that's an interesting location down there. Well, let's go take a look. So, I don't care where this person is from. I don't care where they, if they're even successful or not. But the problem is, that's amazing down there. The problem is they usually open with the same thing. They say the same thing, and there is one sentence in here that really, really makes me think they don't know what they're doing. So anyways, this person said, recently I audited your YouTube channel JayDeeMC and found some on-page SEO problems. All right. So let me just go and say this first of all. I received a similar email before the last update, and this person actually sent me some graphics, some pictures, circling things, and they were focusing on my most recent videos, which all happened to be tutorials of the next update, the 1.21 update. And they didn't have very many views at the time because the update wasn't out yet. Those videos now have thousands, tens of thousands of views. All right. So this person pretty much said the same thing as what I'm about to go through. So I just need to look down at my phone. So I'm going to stop walking here. It says, though your video quality is so good, your video doesn't gain much views and subscribers because of the problems mentioned. Okay. Number 1, your video overview is not optimized perfectly. What do you mean by my video overview? Okay. Second, your video social engagements are not up to the mark. I have to admit, I agree with this. I have not been replying to comments as much as I should. Yeah, that's on me. That is a problem that I need to address, and I should actually try to address it ASAP. Like really, I really need to address that. So this one is true, but this is nothing to do with SEO or anything like that. However, I will admit, well, not admit, I will say that engagement does help with the visibility of videos. And visibility of videos is usually driven by watch time. Total watch time. That is not SEO. So the more SEO, the more watch time you get, the higher that your videos will appear in search. SEO helps, but it is not the main factor. And this comes directly from YouTube, by the way. Yeah, Second, your videos have no SEO-friendly title optimization. You should see my tutorials. Yes, they are written entirely for SEO. Completely. They have all of the keywords, key phrases that are required. And I get the results. I get thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views on these. So I do get them. Let's Plays, on the other hand, are there to invoke not SEO. It's not SEO that you want with Let's Plays. You want emotional wording, you know. You want to invoke emotions. And the thing about my most recent Let's Plays is I'm not so concerned about SEO with this stuff. I really am not. But anyways, I'm just doing my most recent Let's Play for fun. Yeah, the Chill Minecraft, it's for fun. If it gets views, great. But what gets views, what gets all the engagement and all that stuff happens to be tutorials, and they're doing well. They're doing very well, thank you. Next, your videos have no SEO-friendly description optimization. Actually, my tutorials do. They're fine. My Let's Plays, not the best, but then again, I'm not pushing for them in for search engine optimization, because people typically don't search for that kind of thing, you know. Ooh, fire. The next one. This one is the red flag. This one is a major red flag, which tells me they don't know what they're talking about. Your videos have no high-volume ranked tags according to your niche. Tags mean nothing in SEO on YouTube any longer. YouTube has said this. Tags do not influence SEO. What they do, what they focus on is possible misspellings, and that's about it. High volume tags. Yeah. I don't buy this. I don't buy it from this person at all. Tags are meaningless. I put them in just in case in the future it happens. But also, the one major issue here is a lot of what I build and things like that. You know, I do have tags. I do have the regular, well, actually I do have high volume tags in there, but it's difficult to describe, because with a Let's Play, it's a very different thing than it's a very different thing than evergreen content. And with Let's Plays, episode 1s tend to do well in search. Others, well, you might find them in search, but you know what? They don't get the clicks because they're not episode 1s. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Overall, your video SEO score is not up to the mark. Okay. Again, I disagree with the tutorial aspect, which is the one that I'm more concerned about, and I'm not having an issue with that. So I just find it funny. Now, if you can fix these problems, your channel will grow very fast, and definitely your videos will get more views. I already get thousands of views on my tutorials, so if you want, I can help you to fix these problems, and as a YouTube SEO expert, I know all the secrets about growing on YouTube fast. Funny thing is, I know the stuff that you're probably going to tell me, because I have gone through a lot of this myself. Ooh, you have glowing eyes. Hi. Bye. I like this. I like the nighttime. I hope you do too. It's really nice with this kind of shader, and I think that's magma down there. And now this person goes on, my company, FSD, I'm not going to say the name of the company. It's a large digital marketing organization that I work with, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I'd like to just mention that this was shoved into my spam folder. And not only that, it was actually flagged for having questionable attachments. That is also a big red flag. That is not a good thing, because it makes me think that these people are not legitimate. So if you have like an email that has things like this, and it says, hey, there are some warning signs here about, well, possible content, possible attachments that can harm your computer. Yeah, makes me begin to think that these are people who are trying to hijack or take over the YouTube channel by not so nice means. Yeah. These are things that should be red flags. Now, keep in mind that I get a lot of these with the same wording. It's like they all copy each other's scripts. And it's just weird when I get one of these, and 95% of the time they go to my spam folder because they read as spam and they've been identified as spam by other people, I'm sure. So, well, plus the fact that they have attachments that are questionable. So they are automatically put in spam. That really makes me suspicious. Now, going back to that one thing, if they're talking about tags, again, tags are useless. I wouldn't even worry about tags except for putting in misspellings. That's it. If your video is going to be ranking in search, number one important thing is watch time. Make sure you're getting your watch time up. If you are getting a lot of watch time, then you are doing pretty well with that. The second thing is keyword phrases in your title and description. Title mostly, but that's the funny thing is, depending on the type of video. Now, my tutorials usually get a click-through rate of anywhere between, it depends on the topic. Usually the low end is around 8 or 9%. The high end is around 30 to 35%. And I'm averaging around 15%. So normal is between 2 and 10%. So that's pretty good. I'm above average in CTR. I get several million, and I mean I get several million, not views, but impressions. That's the word I'm trying to think of. I get several million impressions. It turns out I get about the same number of impressions on my Let's Plays as I do on my tutorials. However, Let's Plays typically don't get as high of impression rate or a click-through rate. Why? Okay, we're going to watch these disappear right now. See? The reason why is because the Let's Play niche, or I guess you can say that, the Let's Play niche is quite saturated. And if you're going to stand out, usually you're building these incredibly large builds, having thumbnails that are really, really attractive and titles that have a lot of appeal. SEO is going to do zero for this. Absolutely nothing. Now, with that said, if you're doing evergreen content, SEO is quite important. However, it's not always the most important thing, because what you need is people to actually watch the videos most of the way through. So you need average watch time to be fairly high. That's what's really important. So don't sweat the SEO, especially if you are doing Let's Plays. But focus on your titles. Focus on your descriptions having keywords, the important keywords. But of course, do search and find out what keywords are either trending or are high volume. That is correct, what this person said. But it is not the thing that drives the views. That is watch time. Make sure that your videos are engaging. If they are not getting the watch time, then they're not going to be pushed out, whether you have good SEO or not. And that is what is important. Anyways, I'm not saying SEO is not important. It is for certain types of videos. Let's just say that. Now, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. If you like videos like this, then please consider subscribing to this channel as well as my main one, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.